Next stop in the KMR Series 4 round of 6 brings us to Texas under the lights as they prepare to go racing. Big points earned by big drivers like Paintbrush, Cookie, Fractured, Swift, and the like. But a hard hit to Ender James. Now we head to Texas. Who's going to benefit from the Texas run? Pole sitter is the 24 of Speed B, assisted by his sub for this weekend in C Nation, putting together a remarkable run. Can he continue to do it here at Texas under the lights? The weather's clear. It's awesome for racing. Let's get you rolling. After this race, the following weekend will be championship night. We will crown a KMR Series champion. Who will be that one? It hinges on Texas. Green flag. Spinning up ahead, it's a 42, assisted by the 5, 31 involved, and he's spinning and he gets into the 27. Multiple cars involved in that. 21 just missed him. Spins it out up against the wall. He's involved in the caution as well. And just like that, we're in the caution here in Texas. What a wild start. We've seen quite a few of them here in the playoffs here at KMR. And it does not disappoint. Once again, lap 1 caution. 5 cars involved. Here we go. Preparing to go back green. Ender James back up front. And beside him is Beloved. We've seen a lot of him up front. Maybe he can get something going. Restart here in Texas. Three wide on the restart here, coming and the exit of 2. Three wide again, now 2 wide. There's Beloved in the wall. And here we go again. 24 around. Beloved hard into him. Many cars in the dirt there. And yet another caution. Things are getting tense here in KMR under the lights here in Texas. This race means everything. Let's go to our next restart. Ender James remains up front, but this time the 17 of Big Red is up there. Also Game Destroyer. How about the Monster in 4th? Green flag. Let's see if we can get 1 lap of green flag racing around Texas. Cookie almost takes Hammer out. Pretty good run so far right now. Destroyer is your race leader. Hammer sits 2nd. Fracture Chain 3rd. 42. 4th. And look at Ender James going to try to take that position. There's Cookie, who was sitting in the top 5. Gets turned by his teammate. Still getting into it. And they get things straightened up. But significant loss from the field there. And then, of course, Beloved sitting back here in the back. As was mentioned, 105 or KMR Series 4 about to be over next week. This Saturday will be championship night. Saturday, June the 2nd at 7:30 Eastern, championship night, as they will face Atlanta, Phoenix, and Homestead Miami Speedway to crown a champion for this series. Right now, with the points the way they are, Cookie looking decent. Speedy and Fractured right there. Ender James looking to have a good run here. That DNF killed him. Paintbrush right back in it. And Swift hurt by the absence at Talladega. We've seen some historic races here at Texas Motor Speedway, and that man in front of Cookie, the 33 of Speedy, really, really good Texas racer. So we'll see if he can get back up front and possibly win here at Texas. But last time we were here, it was the day race earlier or toward the end of the regular season. And that's where Cookie, remember, won his second race of the season. There, we've got wrecking ahead. Caution is out. That was the 22 of Fractured. And obviously something had to happen to him for him to be in the wall. Let's see if we can catch what happened. Slow-mo here as they exit the corner. You see smoke. And then you see Fractured up against the wall. We don't know what other car was involved in that one. But nonetheless, it's going to bring out yet another caution here in Texas. And a well-needed one, no doubt, as they get everything situated. Green flag is back in the air here in Texas. Hammer and Mordecai on the front row. Mordecai is going to take over the lead. Oh, heavy contact on two with four cars. The 17 to 13 make heavy contact. Cookie and Fractured make heavy contact. Everybody's okay. On board the 27. And there's a car in the wall. That looks like the 5 of Ender James. That not good. Caution's out. And these are precious points as we sit here. Not halfway through this race yet, but these are precious points that these guys need to get, and so they have to be oh so careful about what they do here. Round of pit stops ensuing. So let's take you to the restart. Cookie back up into the top 5 with his teammates. RCR up front. Green is back out. The dual scheme, the dual Cheerio scheme for both the 3 and the 33. Cookie and the peak antifreeze up. And there we got a block. There's the 42. There's a 33 into the Monster. And here we go to wreck it. Fractured involved. The 26 involved. 33 involved. 31 involved. 13 able to make it through. What a situation there. But the 26, heavy damage and will not finish the race. He is destroyed. Let's look at that one more time. And it all begins here as the 42 gets a run. 33 goes down to block him all the way to the wall. And here comes the 42, Cookie's gonna miss him, but the 33 is bent out of shape and right into Cookie. Cookie loses it. Nowhere to go. Almost took out Hammer. Hits the wall. And then you can see the 26 heavy hit right there. The 22 heavy hit right there. And 22 two heavy hits, actually, as he gets hit again. And look at the 13. Willin and Dylan misses Cookie by centimeters to keep from getting involved in that wreck. Chase contenders, once again, those were teammates that about took each other out. 42 with heavy damage as well. He's going to get himself rolling. And so here we go with the preparing for the restart. Beloved up was 17 up front. Look at Beloved in the top 5 as we go restart. Wide in the back, almost 4 wide, really tight. A lot of chase contenders back there as Cookie moving up through the field. 24 jumps out. 5 cars going to stay in the back for right now as Fraction Chain recovered nicely. And Fraction going to try to stick a nose in there. On the exit here. 42 in the dirt. 42 way in the dirt. We got spinning ahead. That's a 26 he's done. 26 is done. 31 gets caught by the 42. He's going to spin around. More cautions out. I apologize on that previous wreck. It's this wreck that the 26 damage takes him out of this Texas race. That could have very well been someone else. Fractured, Cookie, Speedy. It could have been someone else. Very fortunate. And I'll tell you, if things continue like this, some of these chasers may be in trouble. Take you to the next set of restarts. Under the lights, you see the bulbs going for KMR. Green flag once again in this very, very racy Texas race. Pushes the 27 into the wall. In the meantime, the 24, our pole sitter, C-Nation, is our leader. Paintbrush and the 42 into it. And there's Beloved and the Swift out of nowhere gets in the Cookie. Teammates, all of those are teammates or affiliates that get into him. Swift spinning down pit road, Speedy hard into the wall. And that's going to bring out yet another caution here in Texas. We are over the halfway point of this race. And I'll tell you, teammates are absolutely killing each other out there. One of these times is going to be the end of one of their races. So after that transition, we have the 3, the 24, the 10, the 27, and the 21. And what a shove by the 42. Lifts the 27's car wheels off the ground, and there you see Beloved on the bottom down there. The 17 on the bottom as well. Here we go. Paintbrush trying to lead laps here in Texas. Cookie side by side with the 42 and 3 and 4. Trying to gain that position. That's 4th. And it's good. Well, it's 5th, rather. They're still side by side. Almost had it. Here goes 42 right back. Now he's going to try to take it 3 wide. He hits the wall. He's been racing really, really aggressively this race. Trying to get some points to stay in that hunt for the top 10. Right now he is outside of the top 10. So working hard trying to get in. Cookie in the top 4. There's Paintbrush. There's All Guns sitting there on the lead lap. And the White Hammer is leading and running away from the field. Here's Fraction Chain trying to come. Takes a little air off the rear end of the 27. He's going to try to get in there. But look, Mordecai's there. And we got another wreck. 27 around again. 22 around. Caution's out. And there you see Cookie able to get it started and get it going. Yet again, a lot of damage to the front end of that race car. Speedy finds himself back up front, over the halfway point of this race. Yet another restart. Still some time to go for these guys. Here we go. Big one, it's a big one. It's a big one. Cookie down low and around the wreck and back up front. Let's take you back to that one, and you can see up ahead, it looked like someone gets in the hammer. One of those Cheerios cars gets in the hammer. Looks like the 3. That sends the 31 around. Hammer into the wall, he's involved. 13 nowhere to go. He's going to be involved in this wreck. 21 trying to avoid, he's involved. There you see the 31 spinning down below. Cookie able to drive low and avoid the whole shebang. 17 looked like he was involved as well. Next restart. A ton of cautions here in this late playoff series race. 33-42 on the front row. Oh no! Almost trouble in the back there. There was a 10 and a 24 into each other. Single file up front. Cookie up the third. Green flag run here at Texas. Speedy up ahead of Mordecai, just barely. Cookie riding third. The 31 fourth. And the 10 car of the White Hammer fifth and closing fast. We saw him drive away with this one at one point earlier in the race, but got involved in a couple wrecks. They got to shuffle back now. He's trying to make a jump for fourth here. Battle for fourth between Hammer and the 31. Gonna try to take it up high here. Chase contenders up front though, and that's what you want to see. If you're Cookie and Speedy, away from that mess that was the back behind you. Things starting to thin out here at Texas, and that is certainly good news if you ask any of the drivers involved in some of those skirmishes earlier. Side by side, Hammer and the 31. And there we go. Kyle, trouble. Again, they're wrecking. Wrecking on the back stretch. That's going to bring out yet another caution. Caution's out once again. The 10 and the 31, you saw it on your screen. And side by side battling equals that hard lick there. Going for another restart, guys. Closing laps of this Texas race. Who's gonna win it? Almost 4 wide in the back. You see fractured and a 31 get into it. 31 hard into the wall. In the meantime, up front, Cookie making passes as he gets past his teammate. Now working on the 17. Hammer gonna follow him through. Speedy trying to run away, get some distance. Hammer side by side, gonna try to take that position away from Cookie. Can't quite do it, and we got trouble in the back again. Trouble in the back again, 42, 21, big one. Big one in the back, multiple cars. White, or rather, when we restart, it'll be less than 3 to go. It'll be no more cautions. It'll be the last of the last. We will crown a victor tonight. Here we go. 27 up front and the green flag's out. Cookie gonna lead them to the green and gets the early run out front. Hammer on the high side, drops in behind, and that's a 3 of Lone Paintbrush's third. Dual Cheerios. There's another RCR driver. The 31 is sitting up there, and the 33. Through the grass, he's having trouble. And that takes him out of contention. In the meantime, the battle for the lead. 3 wide almost. No room for that 3 car to operate. Cookie back up front, now side by side with Hammer. Hammer right there. He's going to dive it in low, and he's 3 and 4. Side by side, coming to no more cautions. That's it. No more cautions. Side by side, 3 to go. Oh no! Cookie into the wall. Hammer gives him a bump, shoves him into the wall. Now they're side by side here, entering 3 and 4. There he goes. Hammer to the lead. Swift around. No! Cookie gets into Swift, turns him hard into the wall. He wrecks it. 17 gonna take that position. Now here's Mordecai in the 42. Cookie trying to hold his ground, but obviously something wrong with that race car. He is dropping positions like crazy here, and ever since he tapped that wall, you can see not been able to carry the speed out of the corners that he was. Obvious damage there. In the meantime, the white Hammer driving away. And there are the Cheerios cars back behind Cookie. Hammer trying to hold off the 17 and the 42. Cookie trying to catch him, coming to the checkers. And a checker flag is going to fly for the 10 of White Hammer. Once again in victory lane. Our first chaser to cross the 27 of Cookie. Cookie finishes 4th, 33, 5th. Paintbrushing at 3, 6, and 7th place belongs to Fractured Chain. All of those chasers, all of those for points for the championship. And what a race here at Texas under the lights. It's been a pleasure to bring it to you. It's been 105 The Drive. Signing off here in Texas.